Alright, everybody, so we got our season finale of Chucky Season 3, Part 1. Hopefully, if the Hollywood producers decides to pay their actors respectively, we will get Chucky Season 3, Part 2 next year, hopefully, if the studio is smart and instead of paying to move their movie schedules and their release dates instead of paying for instead they'll pay for that instead of their actors. Good job. But anyways, so we got our season finale of Chucky season 3 part 1 and I've really been enjoying this season so far. I seem to like season 2 a lot more than people when it first came out, but after upon this rewatch I didn't really care for it. And going into this season, I was really anxious. I did not know what to expect. I was scared, I guess you could say. But after that first episode, I was generally surprised. Second episode kind of lost me a little bit. Third episode got me back again. And this episode just proved that this season is really good. This might be my favorite season, but who knows? We have to wait for the other 4 episodes to come out. I really been enjoying this season. It's been a great season. I really loved it. The only thing I didn't really care about this episode was the Jennifer Tilly stuff going on. I've kind of been a downer on her for these last few seasons and these last few projects she's been in. This might be controversial, but I kind of want her to die, or if anything, Don Mancini. We all know you're gonna write for her anyways. Bring down her comedy a little bit and make her more of a darker character. Make her like how she was in Bride of Chucky. That's how I would prefer to see her instead of her trying to say that she's Jennifer Tilly, but in this one she's basically accepting that she's Tiffany Valentine again. But yeah, I really enjoyed this season. Probably this season might be the darkest Chucky has been in a while. There have been a few comedic things throughout this season. There have been those Seed of Chucky stuff, but I've been more comparing it to Bride of Chucky because Bride of Chucky had some of that comedy stuff, but it was still like a really dark movie. But this season kind of reminded me of Bride of Chucky. In a way, people said that that Chucky season 2 is basically Seed of Chucky, and some people have been saying that for this season too. But I've been thinking that this season is basically Bride of Chucky because it's a dark season. The kills are gnarly as hell, and there's a few comedic scenes here and there, and I'm getting more Bride of Chucky vibes from this season, if anything else. But yeah, I really dug this episode. It was really enjoyable. I love the Halloween setting. I love the Halloween party. I love Halloween. That is my favorite holiday. It always has been, and I will hate everybody that says like when October hits, it's Christmas time. I will hunt you down and murder you. That is not a joke. But yeah, really good episode. I really liked Halloween vibes. When I first watched the trailer for Chuck season 3, I really like how the kids had Chucky outfits on, like I do with my pajamas right here. Devon had like a Bob the Builder one, and Jake had the cowboy one, and then Lexi had like kind of like the sexy girl one, I guess you could say, or just like a doll, I guess. I kind of got more of like a sexy vibe out of her costume. And I really like that. That was pretty cool. And I also love how the Chucky series has given Chucky more iconic looks. Like in the first season and for Halloween, they gave him a Hello Kitty mask, which was very popular, and it still is. Like a lot of people are saying they look so cute that they need to have a Chucky Funko Pop like that. And shackle me down. Shackle me down. I will throw all of my chips onto the table saying that that Phantom of the Opera outfit is instantly going to become iconic, and then like Trick or Treat Studios or Spirit Halloween is going to be selling dolls that look exactly like that. I guarantee you. I guarantee you that's what's going to end up happening. But yeah, I also like the aging thing going on with Chucky. We've been getting that throughout the entire season, but this one they really lean towards it, especially the Phantom of the Opera reference that we got here, with him cutting down like the chandelier, like the lights and stuff, and then coming down and killing like 8 or 7 people, which was gnarly as hell. Like it just came down and crushed so many people, which I did not expect. And they really leaned towards that. And there was also like a preview for Chucky season 2 part 2. Not 2, did I say 2? Chucky season 3 part 2, to where we see more of an older Chucky, kind of like a more deformed, older grandpa looking Chucky in a way. I'm interested to see where that's gonna go the rest of the season, next year. I'm really interested to see what they're gonna do with that. I'm really interested in that. I'm really digging this old Chucky vibe, and if I'm this is like out of a wild guess, but I'm assuming the old Chucky's thing is coming from Brad Dourif himself, because if you've seen that guy, he's getting old. He's getting to that age. I'm thinking that they made him to look like Brad Dourif in a way. I don't know. I don't know if that was the intention, but I did like how he sacrificed 13 people, and some reason Don Bella is still not accepting him. I'm really digging that, and I'm really interested to see what they're gonna do with him. To see why is Dembella not accepting him. He did his 6 sacrifices. He did everything that Don Bella wants him to do, but he's still not accepting him. He's still not gonna help him out. Maybe what I'm predicting is that Dembala will only give you this power for only a certain amount of time. Maybe I don't know. That's just out of a wild guess. Maybe that's what I don't know if that's what they'll end up doing, but I am interested to see what they're gonna do with that. But this season was pretty gnarly. I'm gonna say that. But we did get one kill in this episode. We got multiple kills in this one. But there was one kill in this episode that I just flat out thought was stupid. And that's like Tiffany is in jail and she's about to be executed because of all the murders and crimes she committed. There's one where apparently this girl looked up to her, but then hated her when she found out Jennifer Tilly killed her own sister and stuff like that. And so she makes like a little doll. I forget what they're called. I always think of like Indiana Jones, like when the girl pokes it in the little Indiana Jones voodoo doll thingy. Actually, now that I think about that, that was actually in Child's Play. I actually did not know that watching this episode. Like that just now dawned on me. Like you know how in Child's Play where he has like little doll and breaks his legs and stuff like that. They brought that back in this episode. I kind of forgot about that. And she's messing with the chef and murder who apparently killed her ex-husband and the person that he was having an affair with and turned him into a pie. No joke. And makes Jennifer Tilly or Tiffany, whatever the fuck, makes a little doll out of her and makes her walk around, makes her cut her own wrist, makes her cut her own throat, makes her almost stab herself, and then boils her to death in the pot. And when she pulls her out, like her face is coming off. You just see the skeleton of her face. It was gnarly, but at the same time, I thought that was goofy. They do it again with the security officer, but it didn't make sense. But yeah, I really dug this episode. It was a really good episode. I thought it was a really interesting one. I like the Halloween setting, and I am interested to see what part 2 of Chucky season 3 has in store for us. And now with this first episode, this first half of the show, I'm really interested to see what they'll go next year. So, if you thank you all so much for watching. If you saw this episode, if you saw this season of Chucky, if you haven't, go on Peacock. It's on there for free. If you don't have Peacock, then get a subscription, I guess. I don't know what else to tell you. But what did you guys think about the first half of Chucky? Let me know in the comments below, and we will talk about it. If you like this video, like it. If you love it, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you will get notified for my latest videos. And of course, until my next video, we'll see you all next time.